Hey, this is Lane Stokely with Rapid Roofing. We're out here today at a property. I'm not going to give the address, but we're in the middle of a insurance claim, and today we're out here shooting a video to prove that this roof is non-repairable. They become non-repairable over years when they just get too brittle to be repaired. I mean, as simple as that. We can't tie the new shingles into the old shingles, so we have to, if one shingle's bad or 15 shingles is bad, we have to replace the whole slope. There's no way that we can save this roof. So today, to do the brittle test, we started off by marking out our shingle. When we repair this roof, we've got to break this seal line here, which is already broken. And then we got to break this seal line here and lift both of these shingles just to get this bottom one out. Now we're gonna start off taking you can use a putty knife, anything. I like to use something that kind of gets more flat with the roof instead of a putty knife where you're sitting down here scraping. You just wanna so here's our shingle we're working with, and you wanna break the tar line all the way across. And you just start by running it flat with the roof up in there. Come in and get close video on this so that they can see what we're talking about. So we got to break this tar line here. We're just running this flat, 1/8 inch actual mason trowel. Just run it underneath here to break this tar line. We're going to be as careful as we can. And you see that we haven't even made it 1 inch in, and our tar line is already so old that it's not going to let go. And we're just going to break through this shingle right here, if you see. And that's going to happen every time. So this is just the first sign that this roof is going to fail brittle to us. Now we're going to actually break this shingle all the way up, and we're going to try to avoid this as much as possible, but there is really no way of avoiding this. So and it is a hot day out here today, so usually it's easier to get these up on a hot day. Don't want to try to make this repair in the cold months. It's definitely going to tear. So we're able to get that up. And I'm just kind of cutting through here as easy as I can. But see right here, you can watch it as my trowel comes across this part of the laminated shingle here. It's the shingle is just so thin, you can see it kind of tearing. It's not really flexing anymore. It's done lost all of its life. So we've got that broke all the way across. I'm gonna break these top ones. Look right here. You see how that's just, like it'll cut underneath it, but water's gonna come through there easy. I mean, you can see my trowel. See that? You tear this up and look, and see that the old shingle is sticking to the tar. We'll get a good image of that. So now what we're going to do here, we're going to bend this shingle up, because what we have to do is go underneath here and pop this up and take these nails off. But I don't even have to do that today. What we're going to do is we're going to show that once I lift this up to a 90-degree to be able to re-nail this if I was to take this out today, because we still have this in claims. We don't want to disturb the roof any more than we already have. But so we're gonna go ahead and lift this up. And you can already tell, you see when I lift it up right here, it's already broken, creased. I made a permanent crease right here where our tar line was. And so if this was the one we were trying to tie into, we were trying to tie in a new shingle underneath here, it's never gonna work. Every time it's going to break, it's going to tear. It's too brittle. This roof has seen too much sun, and it's non-replaceable. So failed the brittle test there. You see it breaking through on the initial tar break, and then you can also see the shingle laminate back of it tore. Here is a good picture too. You can also look on this one. Got some of it going here where the tar sticks to here, so that's never going to reseal, and that's what we need, that to reseal. We need that to not break here, but we're getting failure at all three things. So that's how you conduct a brittle test.